Okay, so now I'm going to explain how you can get a negative velocity but a negative acceleration. Once again, make sure to use your velocity and acceleration equation to guide you. In this situation, I'm going to describe an object going in a negative direction in the y direction. So here, an object goes from -5 to -10. Like I explained, the way you get a negative velocity is by going in a negative direction. So here, the object is going in a negative direction from -5 to -10. Plug this into the velocity equation, y final minus y initial, y final being -10, because that's the final point that it landed, -10, minus initial, which is -5. You solve that out, you're going to end up getting a -5 over time, which ends up giving you a negative velocity. The same thing goes for acceleration. Plug it into the equation. So in this situation, we want the acceleration to be negative. So in order for the acceleration to stay negative, the object needs to be accelerating down, kind of like gravity. So here, originally, the object was going at -10 meters per second, negative because they're going down. Then it got to -20 meters per second. So if I plug that into the acceleration equation, we can see v final, which is -20, minus v initial, which is -10. Solve that out. It'll end up giving you a -10 over time, which will become a negative acceleration. So the way that this is applicable is, like I mentioned earlier, applying it to gravity. Gravity is -9.8. That's the acceleration of gravity, -9.8. As an object is falling, it has the acceleration of -9.8, and as it's going down, the object's velocity is becoming more negative as it goes down. So, if something is speeding up in a negative direction, then it will have a negative velocity and a negative acceleration.